Is your relationship emotionally balanced? Are you in a relationship or in an emotional job? Try this 5-question audit to find out where your relationship stands. Are you in a relationship or an emotionally draining job with no paid time off, questionable management, and poor communication software? Because if one of you is doing all the listening, initiating, apologizing, planning, cleaning, and caring, that's not love. That's unpaid labor. Today we're going to run a 5-question relationship audit to see if the partnership you're in is actually a partnership. Let's be honest. Most people never stop and ask, is this emotionally balanced? Because we confuse habits with harmony. We mistake, we don't fight for we're okay. And sometimes we assume that because we love someone, the system is fair. But if one person is always initiating the hard talks, carrying the invisible list, saying sorry first, or doing 80% of the maintenance, that love gets heavy, fast, and that's what this audit is here to check. Are you in a team or are you playing solo doubles with a silent partner? You'll answer 5 questions. Score each one from 0 to 5 based on your experience over the last 30 days. Be honest, this is private unless you want to pause the video and do it with your partner, which is actually a really smart move.
Question 1 is our responsiveness to each other. When I express a need, worry, or emotion, my partner makes an effort to hear it without defensiveness, shutdown, or redirecting to their own stress.
Scoring 5 equals they listen and respond with care. 3 equals sometimes they hear me, sometimes they miss it. 0 equals I feel dismissed or avoided often. Mini insight. Responsiveness is the core of emotional safety. If your needs regularly hit a wall, you start to stop asking.
Question 2, I would call effort equity. We both initiate plans, conversations, affection, and repair after conflict. I don't feel like I'm always the one starting things.
Scoring 5 equals solid back and forth effort. 3 equals mostly me, but they step up sometimes. 0 equals I do 90% of the initiating. Mini insight. Initiation equals investment. If you're always chasing connection, are they partnering or just participating?
Question 3 is related to apologies and humility. When something goes wrong, my partner is willing to own their side, apologize, and make amends without blaming me or ghosting the issue.
Scoring 5 equals they reflect, apologize, and try to fix. 3 equals they avoid conflict but eventually come around. 0 equals they double down or shut down. Mini insight. Apologies aren't just about guilt, they're about respect for the impact, not just the intent.
Question 4 focuses on time and presence. We regularly spend time together where we're both present, not on our phones, not multitasking, not just sharing airspace.
Scoring 5 equals present. Connected time happens weekly or more. 3 equals occasionally, but it feels inconsistent. 0 equals we coexist, but connection is rare. Mini insight. Presence doesn't require hours, it requires intention. 10 minutes of I'm with you beats 2 hours of I'm near you.
Question 5 relates to affection and appreciation. Do I regularly feel seen, appreciated, and loved not just through words, but through affection, gratitude, or thoughtfulness?
Scoring 5 equals I feel regularly affirmed. 3 equals it shows up sometimes, but I miss it. 0 equals I feel emotionally invisible. Mini insight. Love doesn't just live in I love you. It lives in I noticed. I got this. You matter. Total up your points. Max equals 25 points. Your score 21 to 25. You're in a healthy system. No relationship is perfect, but this one checks in and shows up. Keep reinforcing the good. 16 to 20. There's care, but also imbalance. Have a conversation. You may be holding more than you think. 11 to 15. You're trending into emotional overfunctioning. You're doing the work of two people and it's unsustainable. Below 11, this may not be a partnership. It may be an emotional job. And you might be clocking in while they're still in bed. You don't need to panic, but you do need to pause. Ask yourself, am I speaking about my needs clearly? Are they consistently willing to meet me there? Have we checked in about how we're loving each other, not just that we love each other? Because emotional balance doesn't just make love feel easier, it makes love last longer. Comment on your score, if you're brave, or what surprised you most. Like, subscribe and send this to someone who's carrying too much and needs this reality check. And remember, love shouldn't feel like a shift you can't clock out of.